John Harbaugh was asked about the hype surrounding the Ravens going into this big-time Monday night matchup against Tampa, and he had some interesting things to say about it. I'm going to play you the clip in just a second, but before I do, welcome to Flog Talk, your home for all things Baltimore Ravens football. If you're a Ravens fan, you're new to this channel, take a second, like the video, subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the season, so if you're new to this channel and you could help me get there, I would genuinely appreciate it. But enough of that. John Harbaugh was asked about the hype. It's been no secret after starting out 0-2 and getting dogged by really everybody, including myself at times. They have reeled off 4 straight wins and have looked really impressive, in particular the last 3 weeks or so. So the hype train is full steam ahead for the Ravens, in particular on offense. So obviously they're getting an abundant amount of praise. Rightfully so. They've played really well to deserve that. But here's what John Harbaugh had to say about the Ravens not just getting the hype, but keeping everything in perspective going forward.
How important is entering week 7? How important is for you to see the team not getting strong only in their game, but mentally? Not only in their game getting stronger, but most importantly, mentally.
Mentally stronger? Yeah, I mean, I hope so. That's kind of the thing. It's hopefully you can just continue to keep locked in, stay humble, work hard, maintain your faith every single day, and understand that it's a long journey. And it's a 1-week league. It's 1 day preparation, 1 day, 1 play at a time, and it's a 1-week league. All you can focus on is what's in front of you, And I do believe our guys have done a very good job of that, and we need to continue to do that.
Obviously, we know how the media machine works. The praise is going to continue to come as long as they're winning, but the moment they lose, then it's going to be a completely different narrative. So that's important not to, obviously if you're a player, it's more so important not to get really wrapped up in any narrative or hype or one way or the other, because like he said, they were 0-2. They were seeing how bad they were and everything that people had to say. And like I said, I don't exclude myself from that because I sat right here and had my own fair share of criticism there, and that's why I have to tip my cap and give them a lot of credit for correcting a lot of things. Are they perfect? Obviously not. They still have a lot to work on, but they're playing so much better than they did the first 2 games. And I think as the season continues to go, they're only going to get better and better and better. Obviously, the defense has some question marks in the back end, but if they were to go out and lose this game Monday night, the narrative is going to flip. How worried are you about the Ravens? If they were to go out and lose 2 games in a row, okay, the Ravens done, or the narrative flips at the drop of a hat. So you really cannot put too much stock in it one way or another. So I think it's great advice from John Harbaugh. Like I said, I have to tip my cap to him and the rest of that coaching staff and the players for obviously going out and executing, because at the beginning of the season, 0-2, we knew, I sat right here and said that I expected them to start out a little slow with the offensive line and on defense just due to Zach Orr being a first-time coordinator. And both those things were true. But after the Raiders game, it felt like their season was on the brink of spiraling, and I don't know what happened between week 2 and week 3, but they made the necessary changes to go out and start winning. And has it been perfect all the time? Of course not, but I do have faith that this team is going to continue to get better as the season goes. But we'll see where it goes from here. I'm not buying too much into the stock one way or another. You're 6 games into a 17-game season, a lot of football left to be played. So I want to know your thoughts and opinions. What do you think about John Harbaugh's advice? Do you like it, dislike it? Are you all aboard the Ravens hype train? Let me know down in the comments. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in to this video. If you're new, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Go Ravens.